Hello everyone. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, like this video and share it with your friends. I think we are long overdue for a animated story time. Not quite sure which story I should tell you guys this time. I've been told our stories can help others come forth with theirs or stay strong through personal battles, while we all have different lives. I can't imagine a child or teenager going through half the stuff that I did, or being a trusted adult harming children entrusted in my care, but these nightmares are someone's reality. Not just mine. I want to tell you a story that few people know happened, till this day. I still can't understand the enjoyment an adult would get out of doing this to a child. Anyways, here's my story.
Are you ready to tell me what happened?
Yes. I am ready.
Okay. Start from the beginning.
I was 14. I resided on this campus. It was supposed to be like a giant group home the size of a college, university campus.
Okay. How many children were living there?
Anywhere from 500 on one side of the campus and around 200 on the other aside for special needs.
Okay, so what happened on this particular day?
I have to be honest, I didn't think what I said was that drastic, but I was carried out my cottage and into a vehicle with 4 staff members to be punished.
Punished? How? Did they take you to see a supervisor? Take away privileges? Send you to bed early or something?
I wish it was a punishment like that. Well, when we got in the van, 2 staff members held my arms while the 3rd staff held my legs down by pushing my knees. They then exposed my belly and began to slap my belly, telling me to squeal like a pig. I couldn't understand why these 3 women were just laughing with such joy as my belly began to turn red. No matter how much I screamed and cried, she kept slapping my stomach as the others laughed hysterically. I begged them to stop. I begged for the driver to stop the van as he drove around the campus like nothing was going on in the back seat of this van.
With a campus full of people and children, no one stopped the car?
Sadly, no one did. I screamed. There were staff that did look in the van and just didn't say anything, and kept walking. Why wouldn't they help me? I couldn't understand why no one stopped this torture.
I'm so sorry this happened. How did you get away?
They eventually let me go. I guess they thought I had enough or was growing tired of this game they were playing.
Did you tell anyone when this happened to you?
Yes, I got caught telling my boyfriend in the big gym. Yeah, that got me punched in my mouth. My lip was busted. No one even said anything. No staff. No kids. It was like it didn't happen in their world. I was all alone. My boyfriend helped me clean up my lip. But then I was taken out the gym.
This is insane. I am partially afraid to ask. But was this the only time you were abused on this campus?
No. And I stopped talking about it since. Even with the hand marks on my belly, that wasn't enough proof. I used to run away. I felt safer on the streets and using money I saved for a hotel room or staying with friends. Sometimes I went home, but my mom couldn't believe these workers would abuse children. Also, by law, if you keep a minor who is in foster care, they can charge you. My mom was always afraid of that, no matter how much I told her. Child Protective Services don't go looking for teenagers, they don't care about them. Only small kids under the age of 10.
What makes you think they don't look for children 11 and up?
Because when I was 11 I got on the Staten Island ferry walking by so many cops and K-9 units, and no one ever questioned me. No one goes looking for foster care runaways. At least not in New York City. When I was in this place I never knew my mother was pleading in court for me to come back home for years. I didn't know there was someone going to court telling my mom I hated being home. They told her I never wanted to come home. That I rather stay up there. Saying I never wanted to go to court. But I never knew there was court dates. They destroyed my life.
What do you expect to happen now?
Honestly, nothing. I just know this is not only my truth. People who harm children don't only do it once. There's someone out there who probably went through this too. I want them to know. You weren't a bad kid. You didn't or don't deserve this. Don't make the mistake I did and not say anything. If one person doesn't believe you, tell another and another. Someone will listen. I always think to myself, the only reason I was afraid to call the police on them.
Why didn't you?
I didn't want to be locked up in a mental hospital and given pills and stuff against my will. They would inject you with sedatives just to make you take them. I still remember being strapped to a bed and injected with something that knocked me out. When I woke up, I was told if I take this stuff I'd be let out my restraint bands. Even if I had to pee, they informed me I'd be left in that bed, strapped down.
This sounds like something out of a horror movie.
You have no idea. Can we take a break? I just need a moment to collect myself.
Yes, take all the time you need.
That was a sad story. I can't even say I hope you enjoyed the story. I can ask you to always communicate with your children as much as possible. And if you work somewhere and see someone hurting someone else, say something. Don't just walk away and claim to be minding your business. That is just as bad as being the attacker. Well, my name is Janice. And this is my cat Bobo, and we will be sharing a story with you next time. See you soon. Bye bye.